the right opinions can really be helpful to us, and the wrong opinions can be really detrimental. Welcome back, everybody, to 20 Conversations. I'm your host, Hassan Malik, and on this podcast, we talk about self-awareness and adulting as we journey through our 20-somethings. And again, Happy New Year. It's been about 2 weeks. The 15th technically was yesterday, and I do want to apologize because I did not meet my commitment. But, I'm within the 24 hours, so I'm not too far off. But I do want to apologize because that's definitely the agreement that I said for you guys, and I dropped the ball. I didn't properly plan with me having photo shoots in the city and just the back and forth and just carving out time. So yeah, opportunity meets preparation, or preparation meets opportunity, and I did not seize the opportunity that could have been prepped for. But here we are. My throat is also a little I'm not even just my throat, but my throat and then my nose a little stuffy. I think it was just between not sleeping too much lately, working a lot, and lugging 30 pounds of equipment through New York City was a lot on the body. But today I'm having some cran apple juice. I never been too crazy for the cran apple blends and whatnot. Not that they aren't good, I just never have really kept them around. But my mom has been buying them lately, and I'm like, you know what? I drink water all the time, so let me switch it up a little bit. And obviously, tea is usually what I drink. Water is cute. I always have water, but this is nice. I recommend it. I feel yeah, I don't got nothing else to say. I recommend it, y'all. Just try it out. But as you can see by today's title, I want to talk about the fact that other people's opinions do matter. And I've been sitting on this since actually the beginning of the new year, because I had a conversation with my very close friend Mac, and it was actually around business credit. So I was telling him how that's one of my goals for the new year, to really learn how to build business credit and then actually begin the journey of building it for my business, my photography business. And I had started to do some research while I was there over the weekend, and then one of the mornings I was like, hey friend, let me tell you about this. Building credit is actually not as hard as I thought for business and whatnot, and just talking about all the things that I learned in the short span of 5 hours and whatnot. But I soak up knowledge very quickly. And he responded, he was like, I'm very proud of you. You've been on your entrepreneurial journey for 2 years now, and I hope that one day you begin to be able to teach people, because you are an entrepreneur. And I paused and I was like, oh shit, I am an entrepreneur. And when I paused in that moment, I really felt a sense of pride and a sense of reflection and a sense of affirmation of I am that. My friend sees that in me. I spend a lot of time developing my knowledge about the business world, how to be an entrepreneur, how to build these things, how to do so many different things that when you're in it, it can be overwhelming. And oftentimes, and I'm speaking now both as myself, but for fellow people who are all fellow entrepreneurs, I should say, more specifically, we usually have the huge success of what an entrepreneur is imprinted in our mind, that then gives us a sense of merit that we cannot have until we reach that vision that we've created of success. But at the end of the day, whether you reach that level of success or not, to be an entrepreneur is to just do the fucking work, to take the risk, to believe in what does not exist yet, and to just have that spirit. It's just a certain spirit that entrepreneurs have. And I know that I have that, and I'm constantly doing things that affirm that. But I don't oftentimes call myself an entrepreneur. I usually say yeah, I have a business, but never in that framework of language of I'm an entrepreneur. And they're obviously one and the same, but I think what's important about this that really stood out for me, that I know can stand out for other people, is that other people outside myself saw me as what I'm trying to become and who I want to be seen as and what I am putting work into every day to be. And I think oftentimes we get caught up in the negative opinions of others, and that then becomes something that we give a lot of attention to. And naturally, as humans, we flock to negativity more commonly than we do for positivity for some odd reason. But it just felt so good to hear that my friend saw me in this way, that he saw me as an entrepreneur. before I've reached, all these stores and the six figures and so forth, like my friend sees me as that now. And I've been having various conversations with a series of my friends about so many different things related to business, career, art, relationships, and so forth. And the common theme is that we are all striving for something. And then also admitting that people see us as that thing that we are trying to become, but we don't feel like we're just there just yet. And it's like, yo, take a moment to pause and really just sit and think about the people that are around you, what they say to you, how it makes you feel, how they see you. How does that shape the way that you feel out the conversations? And also to take note of, like, how do you feel when you're hearing opinions of other people that you don't know? Living in the social media age, so many people are entitled to give their opinion, whether they are giving it from a quote unquote genuine standpoint or just fucking trolling, right? Like, people just give their opinions in any case. The point I'm trying to make is that oftentimes those opinions really do shape the way that we think. Oftentimes it's very unconsciously, right? Like, we are wanting things or we're reconsidering things with the influence of other people's opinions, and opinions that really aren't positive, opinions that really aren't supportive and nourishing to ourselves. So I want to really push you guys to think about, when you are just being exposed to someone else's opinion, how does it make you feel? How does it make you feel about yourself? And is it an opinion that you would want to hear again? As we are journeying through our 20-somethings, we are striving for a lot of things: stability, career goals, peace of life, relationship, home, aesthetics, and whatnot. And the right opinions can really be helpful to us, and the wrong opinions can be really detrimental. Ask yourself those questions. How does this make me feel? And would I want to hear this again? That's all I have for today. It is a short but sweet podcast, and I hope that you guys enjoy. I would love to hear what you think about it, so please leave me a comment. Even leave me a review on Spotify. Leave me a review on Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen. Please leave me a review. I would appreciate that, and I thank you guys so much for supporting me on my journey. So